Okay, today's episode of Automower Answers, we're going to tackle the question of, can you use one Automower with two different charging stations, or can you use one Automower and the same charging station at another location? We're going to tackle both of these because the process is pretty much the same for either one of those scenarios. So, we've got two charging stations here, and you can see the wires running here. Hard to see because they're green wire, but we got two different work zones set up here, one for that charging station, one for this charging station. Green light over here on this one, we got a good loop signal. This is going to be our original charging station, our main area that we're going to be doing. This one over here, we got no loop signal, because this is to simulate if you bought a second charging station. You're probably not going to buy a second power supply because you're going to be racking up a lot of money there to buy a charging station, another power supply, another low voltage cable, so you wouldn't need to have that powered up anyway if there's no mower there. This is something we get from people who just think that they're going to save money somehow, or for people that actually have, a second home, or they want to go mow for their parents or something like that. They have a small yard for the secondary area. They can drop their 450X over here off for the weekend, let it mow the yard, bring it back home, and tackle their yard, So it's definitely a scenario where it would be a case where it would be worthwhile. It does have its benefits, but either way, it can be done, so we're going to show you here now how you do that. These are the instructions straight out of the workshop manual for the 430X and 450X Automowers. If you want to read this, go ahead and pause this video now, and you can read through it here and see what it has to say. I'm not going to take the time to read all this. We're just going to get into it and show you how you do this. Okay, the first thing we want to do is we want to go here to Settings, and we want to hit OK. Profiles. That's the one we want. Hit OK. And then we're going to hit OK again to use profiles. Now, we're going to come down here to Profile A. We were already using this, so it's already active. And you can go in here. You can select it. You can make changes or whatever you want to do. But here you can actually rename it. Like, say you want to name it your whatever it is with your house or something like that. You can do that with any of them. So Profile B could be like Grandma's house or something. And then you come down here and hit OK. You save it. Save. So now our main charging system, our main charging station, and our main area, which is just this little area right here. And you can see we got them split right there. Comes along there. This one's pretty square, where the other one goes back out. It's got some bends to it, you can see there. So it's the second one is going to be a completely different shape, but this one is ready to go. So now when we go to start, you can see here we have main area. This is going to be our main area, and we're going to let this thing start up a mow. Just so you can see here that this is one main area. No trick photography here or anything, it doesn't actually join together anywhere. So that's that one. And we'll stop the mower. And then what we need to do is we need to plug in our second charging station there. So come back here and we'll come in here, disconnect this, take this over here, plug it in here at Grandma's house or the beach house or whatever you want to call it. It's a little tough to get plugged in there. There we go. Alright. Good solid green light. Now we load the Automower up, put it in the back of the station wagon, take it to Grandma's house, And here we are. So we'll go to menu. Now, if you go to hit start, what's going to happen? It's going to do this and tell you no loop signal. Why? Because there is no connectivity from this mower to the charging station. So we've got to set this up as a profile. As you can see, it's over there at Grandma's house. Here we are, charging station at home, no power. So completely different area. And let's see if this is done searching yet. Yep, there it is, no loop signal. So then what we got to do is we've got to put this mower into the charging station. There you go. Oops, I'm sorry. We don't put it the whole way in. This is one of the tricks here that helps with this this process. But you can see here it has profile A, and that's what we're going to change. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to, this time we're going to go to security, and we're going to hit OK, enter our PIN. Good to go. And then we want to come down here and we want to select advanced. And we want to do that to go in and do new loop signal. So here it's saying, do you want to change the signal connection to the charging station? And we're going to pick yes. Now we place the mower in the charging station. That's where we got a little ahead of ourselves there. You always got to remember that step. So now we wait, and we wait, and we wait. There it is. Connection changed. And then we want to hit OK. Now we want to go back to our menu. And now we want to go in here to settings. And again, profiles. And we're going to go down, and this is going to be profile B. And we're going to rename it. See here, you just go up and pick whatever you want. And you can change these letters. I don't really feel like going through and typing all that out, so we'll just go back. But we got profile B. It's good to go. So we're just gonna save it as profile B. Yes, we want to save it. There we go. We locked it in. Now profile B is the active profile. So now if we go back to menu, and we're going to tell this mower to start. All right, here we are at our mowing start menu, and we're going to pick main area and close the hatch to start. And here we go. Again, charging station B. There's A. We're over here at Grandma's house. It's going to mow. Now, as you saw in the instructions there, they recommend that you do not use GPS mowing when you're mowing in the secondary area, or profile B or C. Only use that for the primary area that you're using the mower in, with the original charging station that's set at profile A. So, there it is. We're up and mowing, and that's all there is to it. Now I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, you could have easily just switched mowers there to match that charging station or something like that. So we'll just go ahead here and show you how easy this is to do. Just pull the cord out of the back of this one. There it is, it's mowing. And just like that, we got no loop signal. We'll come over here while the mower searches around to try to figure out what happened at Grandma's house and why Grandma has no power. We'll plug in here to our other charging station. Latch that down. Let's see, we got green light there. Over here we got nothing. Mower's flashing away. So we're just going to take the mower, pick it up, bring it next door, back home, pop it open here. We've got lifted, hit OK. Now we're still on profile B, but remember, we're back to profile A now. So what we've got to do is you have to go here to Menu, Settings, Profiles, and Profile A. And we want to select it. It's going through. So now we got Profile A active. So all we got to do is go back to our menu. We'll hit Start, Main Area, OK, close the hatch, and away she goes. Just that simple. Now you can also do this if you take the charging station and this mower as one pair and you move it somewhere else where it's an entirely different mowing area. Like say we took this charging station and just switched it over here to this loop. Because this is a different loop and you don't want to lose everything your mower has mapped out in the GPS board at your house where it's doing the main mowing, you can just take that charging station, take this mower, move it over there, set up Profile B, and you can do the same thing. So really pretty simple. That's all there is to it. So if you have a scenario like that where you have a second home or something where you need to mow on the weekends with one of these things, it can knock it out. Say it's like a eighth of an acre or something. You know, you're there for the weekend, you're on vacation. Why do you have to go there to just mow the yard? Put this thing out there, let it mow it. You can easily handle it. At any rate, that's how it's done. All right, now on to the important information about all this. If you paused the video and you read the part there from the workshop manual, you might have noticed where it says to give the best function, GPS-assisted navigation should be disabled for all extra installations and only be used for the main installation. The reason for this is the mower is only going to learn one area. So you might be saying, well, I don't have to do all that. I can just pick the charging station and the mower up and I can plop it down somewhere else and hook up the wires and it works just fine. Yeah, if you're using the same charging station, it will work. Is it working fine? Not really, because if you have GPS assisted navigation on, it's trying to learn the first yard that it's mowing, it's trying to learn the second yard it's mowing, and if you have another one, it's trying to learn that too, and it's just combining all that. And it's never going to know where it's at when it's in the main area that it's supposed to be mowing. You might also be saying, oh, well, I have two charging stations, and all I do is move the mower from one to the other and tell it to learn a new loop signal every time. Yeah, again, it's not actually learning the main area that it's supposed to be mowing. It's trying to learn both of them, and you're just causing that mower a whole lot of headaches. So this is the best way to go about it. Create your different profiles for the different places that it's mowing. This way, the mower will learn its main working area. What's the benefit of that? Well, that means it's going to spend less time out there mowing that area, which frees up more time for it to do another profile, Profile B, Profile C. And one other important thing to remember is these are different profiles. This is not secondary area. When you are doing this, like you saw here what we were doing with the mower, and you're moving it from one wire loop to another, that is not a secondary area. So when you go to start the mower, you're not picking secondary area. That is a whole different topic that we're going to save for another video, another day. So now you see how easy it is to maximize the potential of your Automower. Pretty easy if you want to pack this thing up and take it over to mow grandma's yard, or you want to take it along with you to your beach house and mow the yard there while you're on vacation. Beats pushing the push mower around, right? Beats paying somebody else to do it. You can maximize the efficiency of this thing in the main area that it mows and have all that free time, where it's just sitting around where it can be mowing another area for you. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Be sure to give us some feedback, drop us some comments. Let us know what you thought. Any other issues you're running into you would like answers to, be sure to let us know. We can't answer the questions that we don't hear, So thanks for watching, and we'll be talking to you again soon.